Yo, 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 it's good. NBA YouTube. It's your boy, Ross, coming to you with The Rock Never Stops, another episode of NBA content. Today, we're going to be talking about actually a video recommended by one of my subscribers. I want to say uh, iJammy from the 905. Oh no, was it iJammy? No, I'm doing iJammy's next. My bad, my bad. This was it Mark Law? Was it Mark Law? There's a few of them. Shout out, shout out. I got them all written down here. My bad if I didn't remember the name. But this video is about Precious Achiuwa. So Toronto Raptor fans, buckle up. This one is going to be a goodie for you. Um, I know everyone's excited about Precious Achiuwa, and I want to do a video of why the Raptors are going to succeed where the Miami Heat failed to develop him. All right. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in. I'm gonna be real with you. The Miami Heat is a strong organization because they know who they are and they know what they're not. They know what they want, they know what they are looking for, but they have a completely different approach to many other teams when it comes to developing young players. When you look at a team like the Toronto Raptors have the mindset of we know we're probably not going to be the first option for most superstars to come here. The Kawhi Leonard deal was kind of a fluke, right? It was like right place, right time, got him in, cool, dope. But for 99% of the rest of the time, they're going to have homegrown superstars or all-star players. And so they have a culture, an organization that's built around developing these young guys. Head coach Nick Nurse, why did he get his big opportunity? Because he came up with these young guys from the G League. Fred Van Vliet, right? Norman Powell, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam. These guys came up from the G League, right? They were not getting major minutes for the majority of their time throughout the early parts of their careers. But Nick Nurse was working with him. And so he was like, yo, I see the potential. This is what we're going to do to prepare you. And when they got to the main team, they showed out. This is the format. When they get somebody, when they draft somebody, when they trade for somebody, they're already saying, we believe in you. So we're going to give you every opportunity to prove us right. The Miami Heat, when they draft somebody, they don't say prove us right. They just say prove it. Prove it. They give you their rubric, they give you their criteria. This is what you need to do. If you can do it, you'll get some playing time. Maybe. At least that's the requirement for even getting on the main team. And even then, to trust you in games, real games, when they're trying to win, which they're always generally trying to win, they don't do the tanking thing, which I respect them for that, big time. But they also don't give young players a lot of slack to be able to show what they can do and to really develop, right? Bam Adebayo was hitting NBA distance three pointers when he was coming into the NBA. He's still not shooting NBA threes. Hardly, hardly. And he's an all star. They haven't developed that part of his game, right? Compare him to somebody like Pascal Siakam. As soon as he got pulled up to the main club, they asked him to hit a corner three because they saw where they wanted him to go. They saw a vision for him and they said, we believe in you. So we're going to structure our team around maximizing your talent. This is why we saw Pascal Siakam have jumps from leaps and bounds when he started getting playing time, right? It's a difference of outlook. And so what you have here is an opportunity. The Toronto Raptors once again are presented with an opportunity to develop a young, talented big man. Precious Achiuwa, if you remember when he was coming out of high school, he went to the University of Memphis, played under Penny Hardaway. He came in with James Wiseman. They were two big time recruits. Precious Achiuwa saw himself as every bit the superstar talent as James Wiseman, the eventual number two pick in the NBA draft. Precious Achiuwa was sitting there like, yo, even when James Wiseman got suspended, Precious Achiuwa got them, I believe, to the NCAA tournament, right? Put that team on his back. He had some help, but he was the man. You got to look at it. He's a 6'9" and change big man with about a 7'3" wingspan, elite athleticism, great mobility and agility, which is different. There's some big men who are mobile, like they can get up and down the court, but their agility in terms of moving laterally, right? That's what sets them apart. That's what's the difference between their versatility. You see, you can have somebody like a what do you say, like a let's say Rashawn Holmes, right, for the Sacramento Kings, right? Or you look at a I'm thinking of elite defensive, but I should think of more offensive. You look at somebody like a Nikola Jokic, right? He's got mobility, but his agility, he's not going to defend anybody on the perimeter. He's not sliding his feet side to side. Nor will you ever believe he's going to be able to play as a power forward. He's a center. He's a center. He can attack other centers off the dribble, off of a pump fake. He's not attacking forwards off the dribble. Precious Achiuwa's agility allows him to play, I believe, even down to the small forward position in how he attacks offensively and guards defensively. So now you've got a big man who can play the 3, 4, and 5. Remind you of anybody? Does it sound familiar? Toronto Raptor fans, does it sound familiar? It's your boy, Pascal Siakam. That's exactly who he reminds me of, except a little bit stronger, a little bit more physical, right? A little bit more explosive, younger for sure. And I'll be honest with you, it could be the reason why you see Pascal Siakam traded. Maybe not this season. I doubt this season. Maybe not even next season. But the year after, when Precious Achiuwa's contract is up, it's time for him to resign. I know they love Pascal, and I wouldn't be shocked if they resign him and keep him. But remember how they did with Norman Powell? They signed him because star players or really good players are more valuable when they're under contract, which means trading them, you can get more value back when they're under contract. So whether or not you agree with the size of the contract, it's what the team believes they can get back for him, which you saw. What did they get back for Norman Powell? Gary Trent Jr. Don't tell me that wasn't a sweet deal. So now you got Precious Achiuwa coming up. They see the talent. Masai Ujiri sees it. He's got the eye. He's got the eye. He sees the talent. He's elite at that. He also saw his brother Precious Achiuwa represent his country in the Olympics with Team Nigeria, swatting away Kevin Durant. It was like, you ain't who you think you is. Not here. I don't do that. I don't do that. Why? Because Precious Achiuwa has the mindset. He has the mindset. He sees himself as a great player, which is why I was curious why Miami did not develop him differently. Why didn't they give him more playing time? They knew that the team coming back from that NBA Finals run was going to be tired. They knew that Bam Adebayo had a huge load on him the previous season in the bubble. Why would they not play Precious Achiuwa more to give Bam more of a rest, especially early in the season? Now I get it. Precious is a rookie. He's learning a lot. But you had enough veterans on that team to cover for him. And his talent warranted more opportunity. Truly did. Precious Achiuwa had a better jump shot coming out of college than Bam Adebayo. I don't really, honestly, I don't see that big of a difference, honestly, between Bam and Precious Achiuwa. But I will say Precious is more agile. I could see Precious Achiuwa playing, like I said, small forward as much as center. I can't see, I can't see Bam Adebayo playing small forward. He can defend pretty well, maybe a small forward or a guard for a little bit, but he's not playing offensively at a small forward position. Precious Achiuwa, I could see that. So that's where I think, honestly, Miami Heat dropped the ball. They should have been playing him major minutes last season. I'm saying, when I say major, I'm saying 20 plus minutes a game, 20, 24 minutes a game. He had the talent, he had the intensity, he had the focus of mind, he had the defensive ability to contribute right off the bat. And the thing is, they needed him. That was the big thing for me. They needed him, just like Toronto needs him now. I don't even think maybe as much because they still got Chris Boucher and Kim Birch. And they still got Scotty Barnes and they got other guys there, Gillespie and some others. Now, I do need to do a video later on Delano Banton because That was something to see in preseason. Being one of the first guys off the bench, playing big minutes in a versatile format where he was playing point guard, and I think he was playing some small forward, power forward, maybe even some small ball center. Like at 6'10", he's a legit point guard. Honestly, he reminds me of Lamar Odom a little bit. Reminds me of a lot of Lamar Odom a lot. And so I think that might have to be a video. Toronto Raptor fans, let me know what you think. Do you want a video on my comparison of Delano Banton to Lamar Odom? Let me know. But with that, that's the end of my video. I believe in what the Raptors are doing in Toronto. I think they're going to excel in developing Precious Achiuwa and the rest of that crew and all those young guys. I think Nick Nurse is the perfect coach for it. He's a developmental coach coming out of the G League, unlike Eric Spoelstra, who didn't have that same grind. He came in with a LeBron James, right? Championship or bust. It's different than we starting in the G League, and it's about development and getting better to get where you're trying to be. And in that system he has, and with that talent around him, I think Precious is going to have an amazing opportunity to develop all that talent he has. So let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, hit that like button. Come on, y'all, hit that like button a few times for me. Subscribe. Let me know what you think. And if you have some video ideas, let me know. Because like this video was a recommendation, I might choose yours next time. All right. Peace.